Okay, so here's the big dramatic scene. I don't know if you noticed. I was tearing up a little bit on this
I didn't notice.
when because and I don't always tear up on this scene, but I think it's just emotional for me specifically. Okay. Um so for some reason Rory thinks inviting Dean without a heads up, which I think is very
I think
interesting.
it's rude. She knows her grandparents enough to know that they would want a heads up that she's bringing someone.
Like, I'm surprised they don't give written invitations to Lorelai and Rory every week for their
Yeah.
dinner parties, you
Yeah,
know?
they should. It's
They're
rude of them
very
not to.
they're very formal, so I would think at least that Lorelai would know, "Hey, heads up, mom, Rory's bringing her boyfriend. He's this, he's that, he's 16, he's, whatever he is. I don't know." As soon as Emily sees Dean, her face drops.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a lot of what happened in here that reminds me of Trix and
Mm-hmm.
how she didn't think that Emily was good enough for Richard. Richard did not think that Dean is good enough, and he sized that up right away.
Yeah.
And you said, well, Dean shouldn't have worn that.
Well, I wrote down that Dean's neckline was inappropriate for dinner with grandparents.
And I understand what you mean, but I know from his perspective, he's in his church best,
No,
right?
yeah, he wore a nice shirt. He
Hmm.
wore a button-down long sleeve shirt, but the
Collared.
collared, but the button was too low. There was too much neck showing, too much skin showing his clavicle. It wasn't
See,
very conservative, like,
yeah, it was,
and he's wearing like a beachy necklace. So
which in only in a Gilmore Girls type house would that be low class.
I know. No,
Yeah.
I don't think it's low class.
Hmm.
I think if I'm meeting someone's grandparents for the first time, I wear my Sunday best.
That is his
And
Sunday best.
I know, but
Yeah.
I think like I wouldn't have worn like a suit and tie, you know,
But he
kind of
should
thing.
have,
But
it sounds
I
like.
think he might have worn a blazer if he had one.
I think that that was Lorelai's mistake
Right. She
because
knows her parents.
yeah. And she knows what this society requests of men. I think Rory knows how to dress with her wardrobe to their house because she's always, in some sort of nice
Yeah, Rory's never
Sunday.
sloppy,
Yeah.
ever. What are Rory's like chill clothes? I don't even, oh, I guess she get in sweatpants once.
No,
I don't
she
know, but
wears
yeah,
like cargo pants. She wears the whole
right.
thing.
But
Yeah.
she's generally pretty put together,
Yeah.
like
But they get
cute.
dressed up to go to grandma's house.
Yes, it's true. So they
Yeah.
know that this is a place you get dressed up. And I feel like somebody should have said to Dean, I don't think he was wildly inappropriate. It's just not
Yeah.
the shirt I would have worn.
Yeah, and also you have to believe that no matter what he wore, Richard would have had the
That's
same
right.
heart
That's
attack.
right. Because he doesn't
A-
go to Chilton.
And if we're talking about what people are wearing, did Lorelai forget to wear a dress on top of her nightie?
I was like, why is she wearing a slip?
My mother would kill me.
I thought she was like basically naked. I was
Yeah.
like, why are we all staring at Lorelai's naked body right now?
I was like, am I a prude or is this exactly what lingerie is?
Yes, it was lingerie. The straps were barely there, spaghetti straps, the skinniest thing, super low cut and like silky fabric. It was
And like that, you know how lingerie a lot of times has like frilly top and then a matching frilly line at the bottom? It had
yes.
that.
Yeah.